All right, everybody, here we are on this lovely Monday. A lot of stuff to talk about as usual, and it's almost too much. Okay, Monday, November 26th, 2018. As I am doing this video blog, stocks are in rally mode. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 368 points. Let's talk about what's driving this, because you're going to hear a lot of stories from the series of COD shows. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Now it's become really an entire series of them. It's just too much. Okay, with that said, let's talk about what's going on. What's really putting a fire under stocks right now? Three things. Number one, the bond market. U.S. 10-year yield 3.07. It's not dropping anymore, or rising, which would be unstable. It is kind of stabilizing right now. Let's see how that plays out. Number two, the dollar. The dollar right now is under a lot of pressure. You know how this works. Weaker dollar is stock market positive. Number three, crude oil is catching a bid. I explain all of this to you all the time. So when you see these things playing out, you can say, hey, that guy Greg said this. Well, you can see what's going on here. And that's what I think is driving stocks right now. It's not like we are, getting any earnings coming in. We are hearing that consumers are burying themselves in debt, even more so to buy gifts for the Christmas season and the holiday season. But that's not it. That's what the COD wants you to believe, that consumers are strong. Consumers are out here buying everything in sight because they're so strong. But they don't want you to know that consumer debt is the highest it's ever been in history, and people never learn. They just continue to do the same stupid things over and over and over again. They don't think about how they're going to pay for the things that they're borrowing to buy right now. Again, it's just like our country on a macro scale. Deficits, debts exploding to the upside. No one's talking about how they want to fix it. More easy money pouring into this market here. It's incredible. But as long as people see their stocks going up, they're all gleeful. And what do? They go out and spend. That's why the stock market is used as a tool, a political tool, to enrich the corporations. That's the truth. The wealth effect cannot be overestimated. I mean, people, that's how they are. It's an incredible thing. And believe me, those that are running the show, the central banks, they're well aware of this. And they use this to the nth possible degree. So anyway, with that said, that's what's driving the markets right now. I would say now the bond market is stabilizing where it is. Again, like I explained to you, it's not dropping, it's not rising. Dollar weakness, absolutely stock market positive. And crude oil right now, catching a bid, huge. And that's what's pushing stocks up, not what the confederacy of idiots, mental midgets, wants you to understand or believe is true. It's all a distraction. Everything, you have to really understand, and I know you do if you follow this blog, nothing is what it seems. And this market is 100% fake. All right, so cryptocurrencies right now are catching a little bit of a bid here, still down big time. And despite me, even yesterday, explaining to all of you that I can't value it anymore, and I wouldn't even try, guess what happened to me this morning? Hey, Greg, guess what? Do you think we should buy some Bitcoin today? You buy it. I'm not buying it. You all know that. Gold and silver, despite the dollar getting hit, are weaker. How many of you, with a show of hands, are surprised about that one? I bet not one of you. And let's see how many more banks get caught rigging everything. It's just incredible. Have we ever seen anything like this? Have you even heard of anything like this before? I haven't. And I've been at this for a while. Anyway, with that said, oh, one more thing. Even though this rally in the market seems to have a little backbone behind it, I'm not sure, at least right now, that I'm going to be either adding to the positions I have, you know how important that is, or taking on new ones. If I do add some new positions, I will post them to my website, traderschoice.net. I hope you're watching this video on my website. Please stop watching these on YouTube. Watch them on my website, traderschoice.net, because I'm promising you once again, it's going to happen. I don't know when, probably reasonably soon. I will not be posting on YouTube. I'm telling you the truth. I'll be posting everything to my website. So if you can get used to, if you like my work, you want to follow this stuff, start watching my videos right on my website. Anyway, with that said, we will reconvene at the end of the day, and we're going to sum this all up, and I can promise you it's going to be just lovely. See you then.